Hi there, my name's Ed here at the Song Foundry, and this episode is about musical style. If you've been watching the series in order, you'll know how important it is to figure out what your song is about and how to find a lyrical hook which finds a way of capturing that. But here's the thing about words. What we say isn't really about the words we use, it's about the intention and meaning behind them. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello is a really great word because you can use it in so many ways. There are plenty of songs that use hello as a hook. There are well-known ones by Adele, Lionel Richie and Martin Solveig for starters, and they all say completely different things even with the same hook. This brings us to a really important principle. The musical style in a song expresses the meaning, mood and intention behind the words in the lyric. It turns out music is really good at this. It affects us on a deep, instinctive and emotional level in a way that words alone can't. That's kind of the point of combining words with music in the first place. And it's why finding a musical style that supports and enhances what your song is saying is really important. The style you choose affects the way we understand your song's lyrics. Here's what that looks like. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. None of these versions is necessarily better than any of the others. There's no right and wrong. But once you figure out what you want the overall mood or emotion in your song to be, it's your job to find a specific style of music that somehow captures that. This is simple but not always easy. There's no foolproof way of doing it, and sometimes it takes a few goes to find the right groove. But the more practice you get and the better you understand how the writers you admire do it, the better you'll get at making these really specific musical choices. We're not going to talk technically about how music is made here because there are already loads of places you can find that out, and the techniques you can use are completely different in different genres. But whatever genre or genres you write in and whatever personal style you're trying to develop, the best way to learn is from the artists you admire. Try to get inside the brain, figure out what tricks and thought processes they use to create. Try to understand the instruments, tools and technology that help them create. Watch interviews with them on YouTube, read what they say in magazines. At the same time, read books about things like harmony, arranging and new technology. Build up a string of techniques that help you create in your genre. The more you pack your brain with tips and techniques, the more your personal style will emerge and evolve. This takes time, but the only way to do it, as we talked about in episode 5, is to be influenced by the artists you love. The more you do this, the more you'll build up a library of moods, styles and techniques in your head you can use in your own work. Then, when it comes to finding a great musical style for a particular song, you'll have plenty to draw on. Thanks for watching. As always, there's more about musical style in our ebook, The Art of Songwriting, and you can also check out some great titles about music writing on our bookshelf at thesongfoundry.com. Next up, we're talking about lyric writing essentials. See you over there. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. We try one more. Can we just try one more? Is that in?